Too damn early is the right answer. It's 5:11. I've been up for a half an hour already. Uber's here in 8 minutes, then down to the airport.
May I have your attention, please? All travelers, if any unknown person attempts to...
Hey, so I don't know if that worked or not, but I just tried to film a clip outside. Of course, it comes on, it starts recording, and then the screen goes black and it says charge the battery. So we're here. It was a very unpleasant day. It took a hell of a long time to get here, but back to Ohio. So I got up at 4:25 this morning. I took an Uber to the airport. That was smooth, aside from some dense fog on the highways. Early out of San Diego, 35 minutes early into Newark, New Jersey, greater New York City. I had a 3-hour layover. I looked into changing to an earlier flight. An earlier flight did not exist. So I went to the United Club, made myself comfortable, started catching up on vlogs and emails and photos and videos and all sorts of stuff I've been working on. And had some food. And then I get the text from Megan, your flight's delayed? I'm like, what? Flight's not delayed. I Google the flight number, boom, hour 45-minute delay. So I read into it. There's an equipment issue with the aircraft we were scheduled to use. It went down for maintenance, so they had to put us on the next available Boeing 737, which was coming from Antigua, the Caribbean island that I first visited this past March. And that flight was coming in 25 minutes after the flight to Cleveland was supposed to leave. Well, somehow that equated to an hour and 45-minute delay. So problem here is they had to bring that into a terminal that was capable of taking a non-domestic and international arrival, because those people have to go through customs coming into the United States. And apparently Sea Terminal, even though every flight that I'm looking at is Lima, Peru, Reykjavik, Iceland, you know, all Rome, Italy, all over the world, departing Sea Terminal, you can't fly in. I don't get that, because I've flown into the Sea Terminal from San Juan, Puerto Rico, where I had to go through customs, yet somehow they had to bring it into B. So they bring it into B, it lands at 6:18, 40 minutes early, mind you. They were hauling ass knowing that that plane needed to go to Cleveland. Bring it in early, but then they had to unload it of all the people and luggage, clean it up, refuel it, restock it with food, everything you got to do to turn an aircraft around, and then tow it, and this is the kicker, tow it from B terminal to C terminal, which took 90 minutes. So we did not get out of that airport until they kept delaying the flight. It was scheduled for 7:40, then 7:50, 8:05, 8:25, then it was about 8:45, 8:30 to 8:45 before we left, and came in here about 10 o'clock. So super, super frustrating. Good and pissed off about it. Probably it's my last United flight after 25 years of being with the company. That was strike free. 2018 ruined them for me. So finally got in. Kenan picked me up in the 3. We came back here, hung out with Roz and Sabrina for a bit. I left the camera and my wallet out in the car, and then the battery was dead, and I know I'm a shit vlogger. But now we're back. I'm going to be here for a week. Taco's looking at me wide-eyed. He barely remembers me, but knows that I have the power to give him food, so that's enough for him to love me again. It is Christmas. It is 2:29 in the morning on Christmas, and it does not feel a bit like December. Every other Christmas in my entire life has been full of Christmas decorations and shopping and wrapping presents and snow and an Ohio Christmas. And being in San Diego this year for the first time, it couldn't feel less like Christmas. It's warm and sunny, and you barely hear any Christmas music until you go out to dinner, and the restaurants have it with some Christmas lights on, but you're wearing shorts and you forget that it's December. And now I'm back here, it's Christmas Day. There's not one Christmas decoration in the entire house. You guys remember that the Christmas tree generally went there. We had stuff on the mantle, lights around the windows, garland and lights around the door and up above the cabinets. None of that. We have a small jar of candy canes, and that is it. It's very, very weird. But it was great to see everybody tonight. I am extremely tired. I'm going to get to bed here. Tomorrow's Christmas Day, and see some family, eat some good food, and I'll talk to you guys then. So, good night.